Yes, good morning friends. Today we will discuss the very important topic called as constants and variables. So first of all we will come to know what is constant and what is a variable. A constant is a thing which cannot change its value during the execution of the program. Right? Once the thing which cannot change is called constant, and the name itself indicates a variable. It varies, right? It varies value during the execution of the program is called variable, right? Yes. Now, so for constant, what is constant? It cannot change, right? So what is the example of that? Which one is the example for the constant? See, for example, the value of pi is 22/7, or we can say it is 3.142, right? The value of pi cannot be changed during the execution of the program. The value is as it is same, so it is called constant, right? Variable, for example, x, it is a variable. It can change its value after the execution of the program, right? Now just you remember the definition, that's all. Now in the detail we will discuss. So in constants, a C constants can be divided into two types. One is numeric constant, another one is non-numeric constant. So in the numeric constant, again we have two types, that is integer constant and floating point constant. In a non-numeric constant, again we have character constant and string constant. Right? Constants can be divided into two types, numeric and non-numeric. See, numeric, the name itself indicates numeric, means it contains the numbers 0 to 9. The constant which contains the number is called numeric constant. The second one is non-numeric, right? The constant which cannot contains the digits or the numbers is called non-numeric constant, right? Again in the numbers, again in the numeric constant, again we have two types. One is called integer constant. Integer constant is a constant which contains the only numbers or the digits like this, right? 78904, right? This is the numbers, only it can contains the sequence of digits is called integer constant. Yes. Now the floating point constant, it is also a constant of type numeric only, but it is a floating point constant, means it contains, see for example 78.908, the sequence of digits or the sequence of numbers which contains the decimal point is called floating point constant. Just you remember that the numeric constant is a type of constants, right? In the numeric constants can be divided into two types. One is integer constant, another one is a floating point, right? Integer constant is a constant which contains the sequence of digits without a decimal point is called integer constant. If a constant which contains a series of digits or the series of numbers with a decimal point is called floating point constants, right? Now we complete half of this, means the numeric constant is completed. Now just come to the non-numeric, right? Already we discussed the non-numeric constant is constant which cannot contain any numbers, right? Now just come to here. If non-numeric means what will come? Alphabetics, right? That is A to Z, right? A to Z. In that, again we can divide it into two types. One is character constant, another one is string constant. See, the name itself indicates it's a character constant, means it can contain only a single character, right? A single character which is enclosed within the single quotation or apostrophes is called character constant, because it can contain only single character. Now second type is string character, string constant, right? String constant means it is a sequence of character. For example, HELLO, hello, right? A sequence of characters which is enclosed within the double quotation is called string constant, right? Only it contains a single character which is enclosed within the single quotation or apostrophe is called character constant, and the sequence of characters which is enclosed within the double quotation is called string constant, right? See, again I'll again I will revise you. So the constant is a thing which cannot change its value during the execution of the program, and the constant can be divided into two types, numeric and non-numeric. Numeric means it contains the series of digits, right? Non-numeric means it contains the alphabetics A to Z, right? Again, numeric can be divided into two types, integer and floating point. Integer constant is a constant which contains only series of digits or the sequence of digits without a decimal point, right? A floating point constant is a constant which contains the sequence of digits with a decimal point. Now comes here, non-numeric means it contains A to Z. Now here it is a character constant, is a constant which contains only a single character, single alphabet, which is enclosed within the single quotation. And next come to the string. String means it is a sequence of characters which is enclosed within the double quotation. This is about your constants, are called as C constants, right? See, this is about the notes. If you want, I will give the notes, right? See, this is the definition of the constant. And again, the constant can be divided two types, integer and floating point constant. Again, it is a character constant and string constant, right? See, in integer constant see, it is a whole number and is a sequence of digits, right? For example, what is the general form to write the integers? It is a sign and digits, right? Sign, it may be positive or negative. After that you can write the sequence of digits, right? Sequence of, for example, plus 236 or minus 340, etc. Right? These are about the integer constants. Now come to the floating point constant. Again, the same thing here. The general form to write the floating point constant is, you remember the general forms, right? So in the general form, it is a sign, integer part, decimal point and fractional part, because we discussed already it's containing the decimal point. See, sign means it indicates minus or plus. Integer part means 246 is an integer part. Put the decimal point out of the fractional part. So before the decimal point, what the digits you appear, that is called integer part, and after the decimal point, what the digits are there, those are called as fractional part, right? You know already, right? Where a sign indicates the plus or minus, and this is the integer part, sequence of digits before the decimal point, up to the decimal point, and after the decimal point. For example, 246.05, 12.25. A plus is a sign, 12 is a integer part, decimal point and fractional point, etc. Now again comes to the non-numeric. See, again in the non-numeric, first one is character constant. Now only we discuss, right? It is a single character enclosed within a pair of apostrophes or single quotation, I told, right? A, R, P, hash, etc. A string constant, it is a sequence of characters enclosed within double quotes. For example, hi, hello, x plus 2, 224, which is enclosed within the double quotation, etc. This is about the constants, or we can say C constants. Yes, in the next class we will see about the variables of C.